How would you even drop down to the Rotten without taking a little bit of damage on a Dark Souls 2 no damage run? This will be answered in the following. And with that said, hello and welcome to another 100% human video, my friends. Today, as promised, we got the Dark Souls 2 no hit, no damage run. We're also working on the trilogy, also almost done, so we're close to a god run, guys. Thank you so much for all the comments and the support on the videos we released so far on this journey to the first ever no damage god run. We continue grinding every day on stream. You can either watch it here on YouTube or you can also watch it on Twitch, of course. The channel is growing lately, so thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the Dark Souls 3 and the Dark Souls 1 run as well. The Dark Souls 2 run is a little bit different from the no-hit run. We have to get like 2 different spells, 1 miracle and 1 sorcery spell. And we have to level accordingly to use those spells. We restructured the route from 4-time Freya to 4-time Rotten, which makes it a little bit more convenient in my opinion. You have to avoid some invaders, you have to, you know, go some extra places, but overall it's a pretty good run, I would say. Our routing is great, and I hope you enjoy the following run as well. If that's the case, give the video a like and maybe comment down below, you know, it always helps with the algorithm. And enjoy the following run. Okay, start of the Dark Souls 2 run. We're gonna play my wife's favorite song, guys. This is my wife's favorite song. It's also very fitting for Dark Souls 2. What's harder, this run or level 1 no-hit god run? I think level 1 is a little harder. But I've beaten the level 1 already, right? So. No, I'm not gonna buy the cat. I'm gonna buy the cat ring early, but not like immediately. Majula. And you've probably been asked this question a lot, but I'm new. What's your favorite Souls and your favorite game? My favorite game is Terranigma. And my favorite Souls game is Dark Souls 3, probably. If it's only Souls, Dark Souls 3. If like all From Software games, I would say Elden Ring is equal. I like Elden Ring as much as I like Dark Souls 3. Well, what the?
Curses upon you, enough of this! You won't get...
Elden Ring, right? It's kind of a decent game. He did nothing wrong. Isn't he kind of an asshole? I'm not quite sure. Hop got it on game 5 yesterday, yeah. Unfortunate hit on the Gargoyles. Terranigma music, yes. Holy shit. You played it, sure you? I actually, by the way... wait, who was it who played like Terranigma? Wafu, right? Isn't Wafu playing Terranigma right now? The first person ever that I have like convinced to play Terranigma. It was so cool. It's an absolutely amazing game. Where can you play it? On the Super Nintendo, or you emulate it on your PC, or on, you know, I don't know where else. But it's a Super Nintendo game. Pretty old. It was released in the 90s. End of 90s, I believe. This might be a hot take, but I think Terranigma is one of the most underrated video games of all time. I mean, it's pretty old, right? It's 25 years. 25 years is quite old, isn't it? Fuck. Don't say that. Dude, I was born 1988, you know? We're in the same boat, brother. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know why they never shipped it to the United States. No, oh my god, I almost fucked the run. Please talk to me, lady. Holy shit, I almost lost the run. because I'm an idiot. But I didn't, because I'm not an
May
idiot.
the power. I've no choice now.
What did she do? She would invade me later and would kill the run, so I take care of her, you know, early on. Io sono Varazor e sto imparando l'italiano. Buongiorno, Varazor. Buongiorno. Come stai? Look who's learning Italian. I know why you learn Italian, Razor. That was pretty obvious. I know exactly why you learn the language.
I'll be around if you...
Bene, grazie. Mille grazie. I'm Spanish, you know some Spanish? Yeah, sí. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Dos cerveza, por favor. Bolas peludas? Tetas peludas? That's it, basically. Spanish is actually a language I would really like to learn, because so many people speak Spanish, and it's kind of like important almost to be able to speak Spanish. I think when it comes down to important languages, it's English, Spanish, and probably like Mandarin, right? If you speak these three languages, you're good. But I only speak English and German. Oh, fuck me sideways, dude. Something died, and I have no idea what died. English, Spanish, and French. Yeah? French maybe as well, yeah, true. Would love to learn Spanish and German. Like, German is not that important, I believe. You know? There's a handful of countries that speak German, or where you can, like, help yourself with German, but that's it. It's just you need to speak the language. If you don't speak it, you will eventually like forget about it. There's no other way. The reason why we don't forget about English, or mostly, is because for me, I speak it every day, but we consume media in English a lot in Germany as well, right? We watch shows, we watch movies in English. Some of us read books in English. It's just the way we consume media, and that's why we don't forget about it. French is not that useful around the world. I think it's more useful than German. We speak German in Austria, but everyone here has a huge dialect. No one is real German. Yeah, I know what, yeah. You mei. Crucifix normal. Is that like more Bavarian, or is it also Austrian? I never can really tell if like something is Austrian or Bavarian. That's Bavarian. You mei. Razor sharp. Rob? Now, Rob, how are you? Dude, it sounds weird if you speak English with like this Bavarian like dialect, right? Accent. Crucifix? I'm gonna kill the last giant now. Got him. Leave me alone, explosion for you. How are you, Dro? Cheers, brother. But this is the last one, Laker. After this one, I'm done. You know? Explode. I was playing Night Rain a lot, and it was a lot of fun, but it kind of dried out for me. I feel like the Night Rain... You know, I'm gonna go back next week when there's the new bosses, but it's gonna be a day or two, and I'm waiting for the next From Software banger, you know, the next big thing, the big game that's gonna milk my tits dry. It's a weird summer. It's also not really hot. You know, it's warm, but it's not really like hot. Today is like one of the more like the warmer days with like 29 degrees. But it's, I don't know. I also have a different appreciation for warm, really hot days now because I sit here in the basement and I can just enjoy the day regardless of how hot it is. Ah, fuck me sideways. Dark Souls 2 and the lock-on system. I'll never understand that. Oh my god, it's following me here? Since when? Eight out of these bad boys right here. Perfect. Let's go. Now we can get the cat ring. Satisfied. I'm a cat. Later, I'm actually gonna be. I'm kind of excited to watch some more Black Mirror episodes. Not gonna lie, it was kind of fun to watch those yesterday. They were a little, you know, how do I say it? Stressful to watch. At least the first one was kind of stressful to watch. But overall, I really enjoy Black Mirror so far. It's quite nice. Some of them are quite good, some are meh. Yeah, the ones I've by accident I started watching the episodes on season 7. Hey Alonia, hi. Season 1 is really good. Yeah, I'm gonna start watching season 1 later on. What attempt is this? Pooh. I don't know. 10? 10? 8? Like, I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, everything before was practice. This is first attempt, guys. The GODRUN 3 level 1 I also got first try. This is my first playthrough in Dark Souls 2, guys. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm here. And I don't know what ring I just picked up. I have no fucking clue about any of this. We are going to take a vacation this year for 4 days. We're gonna be in England at Hop's wedding. That's our vacation this year. 4 days England. I thought he was married already. He is, but he never had a party because he was married during COVID. And there was large gatherings were not allowed. If you're not the Prime Minister. I think I'm actually gonna do this. The Trilogy No-Hit Run Shuffler Edition. Just like shuffle back and forth and get a Trilogy No-Hit Run with the Shuffler. What is a Shuffler? A Shuffler is basically you open all 3 games at the same time and then you get shuffled back and forth in between games. Like, for example, Dark Souls 2 closes right now and then I go into Dark Souls 3 for like 30 seconds. And then I play Dark Souls 3 and then it shuffles back into Dark Souls 1, you know? And then it shuffles back into Dark Souls 3 or whatever. Ah, you fucking bitch. I'm out. I like it as well. It's a good game. It certainly could have had a little bit more variety in terms of build variety, I believe. Other than that, I think it's like a pretty good game. I really enjoyed it. $40 was more than worth it. Again? Scorpion lady, easy peasy. Explosion baby. The lizard. Let's go skydiving. Dude, you guys remember the time where people actually went to the movies watching like material there? I remember that there was a time where there was played within the movie theaters, like at a certain like time slot or whatever. Good times. Yeah, good times. Oh my god, dude. Here we go. Warhammer 40k is awesome. I'm loving Space Marine too. Yeah, I've never been within the Warhammer universe. Hey Karasai. I've never been part of that universe at all. I remember a long time ago there was like an MMO I played for I don't know, a couple of weeks. It was a Warhammer MMO, I believe. And that's the only thing I've ever had contact with this franchise. Warhammer Online? Yeah, it for sure is, but it never like, you know, tingled my nuts for some reason. Ever try Guild Wars? Yes, I tried it. But I was such a WoW nerd that I tried a new MMO and then I always went back to WoW. I couldn't like, you know, anything else wasn't really for me. What about RuneScape? Never touched it. Know it, of course, never touched RuneScape. I don't know, World of Warcraft was the first MMO I played and I always stuck with it, basically. I don't know, I like playing it every once in a while. It's weird. It's like a hate-love relationship with Dark Souls 2. I kinda like playing it every now and then. Ah, no! No Dark Souls 2! Hate-love relationship with Dark Souls 2. Whoa! Okay, shit, dude. I didn't think they would shoot. Oh my god, okay, that was kind of close. Closer than I wanted it to be honest. Dude, this like buff or whatever it is, it just... Oh shit. Hahaha, you suck my dick! Oh my god, he staggered and still cast it through. What the fuck? Holy shit, dude. The Crawley is right behind him, right? Yeah. Okay, we got him. How does he take no damage when he buffs himself like this? It's like legit no damage at all. Like 80% damage negation or whatever. Explosion, baby. There we go. Alien. Is there no invasion? I think I've not been invaded.
Come back again if you find another soul.
Oh my god, I think I've not been invaded. Shouldn't there be an invasion there? I've been invaded every single time. Ah! Huh? Don't come too close. Okay. By the way, in 2 weeks, Chu's trial period at her workplace is over. And she will earn more money, guys. Like, if they keep, like, her, but it very much looks like it. Dinos Riot. What would that look like?
Many dear.
Yeah. Hey Jack, hi. How are you, dude? What the fuck? More money, more better? Yes, but she also, you know, she deserves more money. She doesn't earn that much money. She, at the moment, at a full-time job, and she's already fully employed, she earns 3,000 before tax, you know? 3,000 before tax, which is, in my opinion, okay, this is a hot take. Listen, sit down for this hot take. 3,000 euro before tax is the absolute bare minimum anybody should receive for a full-time job. The absolute bare minimum. You should always earn this or more. Just so we understand each other here. This is the bare minimum. I think that should be, everybody should get this. Like, when you work full-time, and I might be completely wrong, and this might be the hot take of the century, you should, when you work 40 hours a week or more, and you work full-time, you should have a comfortable life, okay? You work for a company, you make them money, you should have a comfortable life, you should be able to go on holidays, you should be able to afford something for yourself, you should have a comfortable life, period. USSR anthem rises again. Dude, as it would be communism to say that you want the bare minimum for the work you're doing. Like, we're so brainwashed into the idea that, you know, this is like a bad thing or whatever. Hello? Hello? Flexile done. Boom, baby, here we go. Drop. GG's, guys. So far, so good today. Pretty clean, you know? Pretty clean. How much ADP? At the moment, I don't have much ADP. But I have a little bit of attunement, and attunement gives you also agility, which makes your iframes better. I have only 6 ADP at the moment. But I'm also kind of used to it, because I ran this on level 1 for a while, you know? Yo, Solid Snake with brand new prime. I swear to God, what is happening lately? Dude, yesterday I had 5 new primers, today 3 new primers, 1 new tier 1 subscriber. What the fuck is happening? Like, I must be doing something right, and I have no idea what it is that I'm doing right on stream lately. That makes people want to subscribe to this stream. Like, if I'm gonna get a Forlorn invasion, I can just use Homeward now. And you can't do that with the Feather or a Homeward Bone. They don't work. But Homeward, for whatever reason, does work, you know? I don't know why, but Homeward is a spell that works during the invasion. Yeah, if he gets past O and S on this run, he's gonna get it, you know? All he has to do is like kill Ornstein and Smo and then bibbidi bobbidi boo, he got the run. Yeah, it's a little bit of a lingering hitbox there. That's what it feels at least. When you're, especially when you're close to it. But the problem for Hop starts earlier, Arachnid. The problem for Hop starts... Wait a second.
If I die here at Gargoyles, there's no subathon.
Lol, what the fuck? He actually said it. The problem starts early already. So he sets up the damage for the phase transition, another R1 with one hand. I don't know, is that the setup with this weapon? There you go, that's the setup. He changes to another weapon for the setup. Ah, okay, and now he wants to tail cut, you know?
You fucking psycho.
Now he's gonna go for the tail cut. And this is where the problem starts. He hits him with the R2, and he hits the foot, and there's no tail cut. And you can tell he's already in distress. The neck is getting longer. And the gargoyle flies away, you know, because there's no tail cut, and now it stalls and the second gargoyle spawns. I don't know why he kept hitting. He could have kept hitting there maybe, just being greedy because he had stamina left. Yeah, and this is the lingering hitbox. You have to roll sideways, you know?
No! Oh my god, no. Oh my god, no. Oh my fucking god, no.
So the tail cut was basically the problem. That's tragic, dude. He just needs to make it past O and S here and then he's good, right? Doom. I feel like going on a walk later, you know? An extended walk to the cows and the sheep. The sheeple. The sheeple, or as I call them, the Democrats. Is it possible to hit yourself with these bombs? No, luckily not. They can't damage you. You can't damage yourself. On no Dark Souls game. Oh, come on, Victor, you fucking bitch. Okay, here we go. Fuck. Oh, I might have just killed the run. I might have just killed the fucking run, dude. Dude, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Oh, I might have survived. I might have survived. I'm not invaded. I can sit down. Oh my god, I survived. I can't. The depetrification process takes like 1,000,000 fucking years. I can't just run, luckily, unfortunately. Oof, that was close as fuck. I forgot about the fire arrows for some reason. I don't know why. Just to spend them with you. It's König One's birthday today, guys. He's turning 78. He's Omega old. Omega old König One. La la la. enough of no. You don't wanna go through time with. Nee, 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 nee. How come you play so calmly? Dude, because I fought this boss approximately 7 million times already. That's probably why. I don't know. Would you rather lose 2 inches of hairline or 2 inches of ass? 2 inches of ass, maybe? Arbitrary measurements? What do you mean, arbitrary measurements? Hi, Coder. What do you even mean by that? I thought you were a feet measure person. No, I'm not. I'm actually a meter guy. You know? Kind of a meter kind of guy. Okay, I need to use the bow on this side now. Because I need to buff my weapon. For the fight, right? Just to be safe. Dude, you're fast as fuck. Please, don't be fast as fuck. Thank you. Here we go. Boom. Okay, this is much easier. Clean. Not a single roll has been given, baby. Boom. OG Dark Souls 2? No. I started playing Dark Souls 2 when there was Scholar and I immediately bought Scholar. I've never bought Vanilla. But I know the differences roughly between like this and what you gotta call it. And the Vanilla. I think there should be a remaster of the remaster already. In my opinion, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3 should all be remastered in one package. And it's gonna call it the Trilogy Remaster. And FromSoft gives it for free. No, FromSoft doesn't give it for free. FromSoft pays us that we play the remastered trilogy. $1,000 per playthrough. And we're all gonna be rich and play Dark Souls for the rest of our lives. Oh, what a beautiful future. No, I started playing Dark Souls with the remastered in 2018. I have never played Dark Souls before. In 2018 I was streaming and a friend of mine was on stream and said, hey, how about you just check out this new Dark Souls remastered, you know? And I said, I've never played Dark Souls. I don't know if I should like play it. And then I bought it, and I played it, and on my first day playing Dark Souls, I fell in love with the game. And I haven't had that feeling in a long time, you know, when you play through a video game, and when you don't play the video game, you start thinking about the video game. That's kind of what I had with Dark Souls Remastered, and I couldn't stop fucking playing this game. It was so addictive, I played through the first part, I played Dark Souls 2, I played Dark Souls 3, and then I kept playing these games, and I did like challenge runs, and you know, and then you start watching content, and it was kind of nice. It was a good time. Hello, Frogman. Get me out! Let me sit! Oh, what, brother? Oh. Okay. That was super quick. I've never seen her do this attack like that quick. Like, explosion. Frog 2 are done. Well, start next. Which game is the biggest difficulty spike from hitless to damageless? Dark Souls 1, KBM. What's your most cringe Dark Souls challenge run death? One time I was on game 4 or 5 of the GODRUN 3 level 1 and I died because I opened a mimic. Okay. I'm so stupid. I just killed the run. Are you open to tell us what you make with streaming with Twitch, your size? Yeah, I can tell you if you want me to, if you want to know. I can tell you what I made last year for the entire year, but all the money I made, this is including sponsorships, including advertisement, including everything before taxes. Last year, everything included before taxes was roughly 75,000 euro. Sorry, dollars. Like, I think it would be better if everybody would be open about their earnings, especially Twitch streamers. But I understand that some people don't want to do that. I would never force anybody to talk about it, you know. I just think if I'm open about it, you guys can decide yourself if you want to add to that pile of money. You know, if you say, man, Dino makes this amount of money and I'm gonna subscribe to him regardless because he is kind of, you know, he has some swollen tits and I really like that. Stuff like that, whatever, you know. Oh shit. Hello? Is he gonna... Is he stuck? I think he's stuck, right? I'm gonna reset this. I would maybe treat myself to a day off per week. That would be awesome if I ever achieve, like, that level of comfortability or whatever you want to call it. That my brain just says, oh man, now you're ready, you know? Now I... You know? That would be awesome. That would probably be the moment where I'd say, man, now I finally made it. No, I take usually one day off a month. Or sometimes 2. Yeah, usually it's 2 days a month, sometimes it's 1 day a month. But sometimes I just wish it's also my own fault, right? I don't want to sit here and complain about it when it's also my own fault, because I probably could take more days off, but I don't allow it, you know? I don't allow it to myself. Still fun as before? Yeah, of course. Some days are not as fun as others, you know? It's like any other job. And then, you know, sometimes you just want to spend a day with your wife, or you want to spend a day with yourself, or, you know, and it's not always the same. It's hard to tell, guys. But overall, I like what I do very much, you know. Before I was a lab technician. I'm a chemical lab technician, for all of you who do not know. I was like working in laboratories. And I like that job as well, but this is better, you know? Explode. Here we go. Yeah, but lab technicians. Okay, lab technician sounds much cooler than it actually is. You know, it always sounds a little bit cooler than it actually is, guys. I mean, it depends on what laboratory you work, right? If you work in like a, I don't know, drug lab, then you can probably make some math. I have no idea. There are like plenty of different laboratories. But overall, I made a good decision to stream. You're your own boss. Yeah, but it also comes with a lot of anxiety and, you know, it's a very good job, but it also has its downsides, you know? Like, it's not the, I don't know. Maybe at a certain point, if you make it to a certain point, then it's much like easier, whatever you would want to call it. You know, but for me, there's still anxiety and still like, you know, problems that come with this type of job. And if you work in a caravan doing lab stuff, then you most likely make some drugs, yeah. And also my parents are very proud of me now. When I started streaming, my parents were really like angry and they didn't like it, but now they're really proud of me and what I'm doing, and they, I don't know, I'm also happy that they, you know. Do they watch sometimes? My dad was here a bunch of times, yes. But my dad is not made for a Twitch chat, you know. I don't know. He was here and he started talking about like where he lives, and he basically doxed himself on stream. Which obviously is something you shouldn't do, right? But he doesn't know, you know, he's, you know, he yeah. A rookie mistake, yeah. And then one time he was here and he, I don't know, he says, I think he doesn't really understand that he's a public chat room with hundreds of people, right? And then he said stuff like, oh, by the way, Nico, I'm going to go to the sauna now. I'm like, man, Dad, nobody needs to know that you're going to the sauna. Yeah, I guess so, Smiley. And they also read about, like, there were articles about my run, right? And they were also really, really, really happy when I got this like Red Bull event when I was in Berlin. They were like super proud that Red Bull asked me to go there and to, you know, commentate on that event. Guys, I'm gonna go shower now, please. Shower naked? No, do not shower naked. Take your shower pants on, okay? Because Jesus is watching you. He doesn't want you to be naked. Hey! You! Dragon bitch. What? What? Yeah. That was cool, right? The Red Bull event was kind of nice. I really liked it as well. Dude, you motherfucking dragon bitch. Yeah, Gimli, it was the same for me at the beginning. They had to like learn and understand it, you know. With my parents, it came with the paychecks. They understood that there's, or I also had to tell them that there's a lot of like money within this business, you know. I had to like get the point across that this is the biggest entertainment industry on the planet. It dwarfs any other entertainment industry. Like movies or whatever is not nearly as big as the video game industry. Hello, best Souls player, how are you? I'm pretty good, and I'm an extremely well-rounded, super good Souls player. Thank you very much for pointing that out. I'm extremely good at Dark Souls, guys. Thank you. Very, very skilled Dark Souls player. I just killed the wrong. Some say the best. I had the combat system in general, and what I really didn't like as well was the level-based system, which is basically the same on Kazan, and that's probably the worst thing. I can't even pinpoint exactly why I don't like it, but I don't like it. It's the insane amount of loot you get. You get like the same sword, the same armor, the same bullshit like 7,000 times, and then you have to sell it all the time, and it's so annoying, you know? It's just straight up annoying. It annoys me. Shit. But hoarding, yeah, I don't like it. I feel like the Souls approach with like less items and you get actually like cool shit sometimes, it's better. It's straight up better. It's also maybe a reason why the DLC, the Elden Ring DLC, was not as good as I wanted it to be. Because of the loot there. Because it was just too big for too little like loot, weapons and stuff like this, right? And you didn't find anything like crazy at a certain point other than like scatter tree fragments. Which was nice to find a scatter tree fragment, but it was annoying on the second playthrough. Okay, this might be a hot take, but I think the Elden Ring DLC is not one of the best works FromSoft created. It's a good DLC and I really enjoyed it, but I don't feel the necessity to play it again at the moment at all. And there were some really good bosses. I really like Mitra and I really like Mesmer and I really like a bunch of these bosses. They are extremely good. But for some reason the DLC was just, you know... God damn it, dude. That was such a hardcore delay. So quick, baby. Nice. GG's, Ferdinand's high. Boom! I think the effort behind the ER DLC is what it makes it shine in today's gaming world. The amount of the content is so peak. Yes, and it looks beautiful, and has great enemies, and it great areas, and... But some of the other DLCs they made, I like more.
Every time you poop, you sometimes, or would you rather only be able to occasionally stream, and every time you sometimes, but that doesn't count variety streams, only God runs? You look confused, I apologize. That might have been confusing, please let me explain. Did you get it that time?
What? The Dark Souls 2 DLCs are surprisingly good. All of them. All 3. No, Waldo. You fucking bitch. Dude, what is it with you, you fat fuck? Holy shit, brother! What is it with you? You're so aggressive. What? Oh, he is so aggressive! I've never seen him that aggressive. He just goes over and over again. I will never be able to poison her. Oh my god, I can't poison her like that. He's just preventing the poisoning. Nice. Oh, she's poisoned finally. Oh, the damage is so little. How long is this boss fight, please? Oh. Dude, she dodged it. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? This fight is really hard, actually. It's so crazy. Oof. Okay, G. G. Synchronize. Thank you.
Smile.
Smiling back. Come here, Nashandra. Dude, Nashandra, I beg you to come over.
Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Dark Souls 2! No damage, no hit run, bitch! Let's go! Boom! Easy peasy. Not a single bit of health.
Dinossindgeil.